Good morning, everyone, or good evening, depending on where you are tuning in from around the world. It's great to be with you here today. And today is our final day on this particular series that we're doing, and that is setting your goals the Time Blazer way, which means that you are setting them for success based on your personal energy. So a lot of times people just set out goals that they think what they should do and what they need to do. But this program, what we're going to be doing, it's actually designed around your astrology. And I like to look at it as business astrology because here at Five Elements Group, that's one of the things that we're very committed to doing is helping you and guide you and making your business stronger, you feeling more empowered, as well as making informed decisions. And it is always going back to you. And so, for those of you who are new to me, I welcome you to my community. My name is Kathleen Horvath. I'm a business feng shui master, astrologer, and the creator of the TimeBlazr business management system, which is my proprietary calendar system, again, personalized to each and every client, and that means you too. So, the first thing that I would love for you to do is to go ahead and download a free version of the full personalized version at free30timetrial.com. And there's no credit card required, so it's easy to try it out. But I don't want you to just go ahead and download it and not use it. That's what this entire series was about. So if you missed some of the videos, go ahead and look back to those other videos that will be explaining, and I started them in March, and they're just these little videos that will help you to learn the software a little bit better. Someone commented that the searches were a little bit confusing. Well, you know what? Anytime you learn something new, you can't instantaneously be an expert. So you need to really just kind of like, you're not going to break the software. So just go ahead and keep trying different filters and asking questions like, what would it be like to launch a campaign in the next quarter? Go ahead and start doing searches based on that. You might want to choose some success days. You might want to choose one of those activators that we talked about. Again, all of those videos we just discussed in short little step by step. And that's how everyone learns things. Just when you learned a language, just when you learned how to do the craft that you were doing, just think back about where you started and you're like, oh my gosh, this seems to be a little bit overwhelming. But you know what? I'm not asking you to be a practitioner because we've already done the grunt work for you. What you need to discern is what it is that you want to accomplish in any given time frame. That's what a goal is about. And writing them down, we talked about the psychology of not writing your goals down, of not having a plan, and this is going to help you take that step forward in having a plan to achieve your goals. Okay. All right. So then let's move on to what is the Time Blazer. So this is a couple of screenshots from the software. You can view in the software of the calendar itself. You can filter it from a year view, a month view, as well as the day details. And so you really, when you're setting your goals, it really does help to future cast of where you're going and when is a due date, for example. That's going to absolutely help you make those informed decisions. And what really kills me, I'm telling you, is when people will work really, really, really hard on doing things like creating content for a website. And that's a lot of money if you do it right, to get your website up and running. It's a considerable investment to create online programs. And all of the things that you do in your work, that I want you to start thinking about, how can I make a better decision going forward, right? Because we've done things in the past that haven't served us. And so this is one way that you can level up your game, have a competitive edge, and really feel like you have accomplished something because you are in the flow with who you are. Okay. All right. So today, what we're going to talk about is something that probably people are like, "Oh, I just want to talk about the good stuff." Well, I'm going to talk about in our final episode here about one feature that we have in the TimeBlazr, and it is totally to your benefit if you pay attention to this, and it is the do not meet days. So, what is a do not meet day? Basically, what it's telling us is there's something in the energy of the day that correlates to your chart that's saying, take a pause. It's something is wobbly in the energy. So you might be well served to go, okay, I have an important appointment that day. So here's the thing, life goes on, appointments get scheduled, commitments need to be fulfilled. You've got obligations. I get that. But having an idea of what may occur during any particular day or time is your secret weapon. That unless somebody else has the TimeBlazr that you're dealing with, this is actually going to be to your benefit. So let's just hop over to the TimeBlazr. I'm going to show you where you're going to be able to see that. And then that way you're going to be able to have a better idea on how to use this very empowering piece of the software. All right. First of all, by default, it's always going to open up to that month view. And then I'm just going to open this up just a little bit so we can really see it a little bit better. Okay. All right. So the thing that I want to point out is this is going to show up with these what we call the business icons. These are those 10 activities that most business owners will come across within a year. So it is something to take note of as well. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take them all away. So we're going to go none. All right. And then this is the only icon, this do no meetings, is you're going to click that. And when you click that, I want you to hit selected because that's the one we selected. And now they're going to show up on your TimeBlazr. And here's the thing. I think it is so important that you know about this no meetings. I put them also on the days that are not green. So as you can see, they're going to show up not only in the green on this particular month. We don't see any. So let's go back. Let's go back a month and see if we can find them on. Yeah, see, here you go. In February, there was one on the 2nd. There was one on the 17th. So it's just to prove to you, ooh, look at all those manifest fours that person could have used. Anyway, going back to March, because we are broadcasting live in March, and let's even have a look at what's happening today. It's a no meeting day today for this person. Now, it may be for you as well, but let's have a look inside and see what the ingredients of the day are. All right. So what we're saying is that when anything shows up on this bar, which is the left-hand side, this is something that prevails over the energy of the entire day. So if we have a no meeting here, it's for the entire day. If you have one of the other icons, let's say it is partnerships, it's going to prevail over the whole day. Now what you need to do in the next step is, okay, it's a remove day. And let's say you have a meeting. Let's see if we can find a kind of a nasty one for you. Let's say you have a dinner engagement with a very important person. And it is about looking at taking a contract to the next level. So you've decided on a dinner, this is not the first time you're meeting this person probably. So, if it's a dinner, it's a little bit different level of engagement, right? But I really want to show you how to get out of this quagmire. All right. So we already know that this is a do not meet day. In addition, we also have this crazy counterproductive disruption and lawsuits. So let's say this was about, signing that contract, but you just realized, oh no, it's a remove day, it's a dragon and unfavorable, and it's a no meeting time. And so here's what I would do. The main thing that I would do is I would contact this person and ask them if they were able to change to a different day. We're trying the filters here, because looking ahead. What about saying, oh, maybe we can set something up on the 24th? That's a little bit cleaner energy. But the person says, nope, 7 o'clock, 7:30 is the only time I'm meeting. I'm flying out. It's this or nothing. Okay. All right. So we have this counterproductive, we have disruption, we have lawsuits. So again, keyword terms, they mean pretty much what they say. It's going to be a counterproductive meeting. Like, you end up getting there and you don't even end up talking about the things that you wanted to do. There could be a disruption, anything from, the reservation gets mixed up, or someone comes to the meeting that you weren't expecting and it disrupts the flow. And then lawsuits, if there's a contract that's being signed, I would look at every T and dot every I to make sure that you understand everything that you're signing. Okay, that would be one way we could handle it. But what I would say is, already in this 9 o'clock hour, I would start boosting the energy for that day if I have to meet. But again, what I am trying to do is have you avoid this meeting if you can. But if you can't, and I realize this is the reality of life, everything doesn't go the way we hope it will, but we're going to do our best to make it as smooth as possible. So this is what I would probably try to do. Go ahead and have that meeting, but delay signing anything on that day, saying that, oh, you know what, based on what you said, I would like to add one other thing to the scenario, or edit something out, because remember, it's a remove day. And see if you can somehow, with electronically doing a DocuSign or something like that, and try to get it signed during, a brighter, more energetically balanced to you the next day. All right, that's one way that you can handle a do not meet day. But the do not meet days, they are an icon that are going to show up quite a bit. So this is where planning ahead is going to be your best option. So this, I just explained to you, what do you do, and you have no choice about doing that meeting. So here's now another scenario. Let's say you get a call, or from an important person, an email or something like that. What are you going to do? And they say that they would like, to meet, and it's going to show up on another no meet day. Let's say that they proposed the 17th and we're at the beginning of the month or something like that. Again, what I would do is say, look, I'm already sorry, I've got the appointment. That day is already booked. Be in integrity and book it out. Doing other things, it could be content creation or something like that, and see if they could meet on the 15th, or be willing and flexible to meet up on the 18th. Let's just have a look to see on the 18th. And again, it would be a little bit later in the day. So this is where I think you're going to need to go in and really start strategizing about your appointments. Try the best to your ability not to get pressured into something that is not in alignment with what you are about and who you are and what you're doing. So that is one way that you can handle the no meetings. Now, when it shows up on a day that's like a white day, like the 7th or 8th or the 17th, or even like a day like today, that is not green. We know that the energy is already low, and it's low for everyone. This is, this remove day and being white, in respect, it does not hit that certain threshold to make it a green go day. So then we're going, okay, everyone needs to take caution. Depends on what's in your business icons. So now I'm going to put them all back again. Let's just put them all back and see what else is on that day. So as you can see, we have no other support, but let's go in again on this day and just take another little look at it. Again, no stars, this one business icon, and no activators. And there is no positive influences on this day. So again, this is where you're going to say, okay, this day is a bit wobbly, so let's see what we can do to make it a little bit better. Okay. All right. So as we are finishing up here, though, I'd love to tell you about this program that we are starting tomorrow, and it's the Time Blazer Way, Power Up Your Annual Goals. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to first go through a recap of what the energies of the annual Water Rabbit have for each individual, so that you can start planning and mapping out, strategizing your goals. You will walk away with a plan tomorrow to implement and get started. It includes 1 year of the software. This is something that I've never done before, where we're just using the software and planning out these goals. Now, this is my signature way of planning goals that I do with my TimeBlazer members, but this is just using the software and getting you started. So the class will be tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern. Yes, there will be a replay, no problem there. And but I want you to be there live, because I tell you what, if you can knock this out of the park and with my assistance, because if you're listening to the replay, you really don't have that feedback channel. This is a DIY program that I've decided to jump in and help you and hold your hand for a little bit while you're getting started with this. So again, bit.ly/TimeBlazer, Power Up Your Goals, all one word, and notice the spelling, or easy, just hit that QR code and that is going to take you right there. Okay, and then I just want to let you know that we have an app that you can take us on the road. So that's when, stuff really happens. Hey, can we grab a coffee? Or, hey, I wanted to, kind of, play hooky from work today. Well, if it's a day like today, I'd say yes to it. A day like tomorrow, the 24th, when it's so vibrant, I am going to make the best every effort that I can. So having us on the go is going to be real helpful to you as well. And then I just wanted to let you know, this is the last time I'm offering the software licensing for a year at this low price. And so even if you go on my website today, you will not be able to purchase it at this price. So you're getting a heck of a deal coming into this program starting tomorrow. And it's just a 1-day, 4-hour get her done class. Okay. That comes with a year of empowering software for you. So, okay. That is it for today. We will see you tomorrow. For those of you who are ready to take that step to empower themselves, empower their goals, the TimeBlazer way. And I thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw today, please go ahead and give us a like, a share, and we appreciate every single comment that you took the time to write to us. So thank you so much, and I appreciate it. Take care. Bye-bye.